Welcome back to the Tower. It's Friday, and you know what that means. It's time for the first Top 5 Fridays of 2016! Woo! If you can't tell, I really enjoy making Top 5 Fridays. It's like my favorite thing I do on this channel. So I'm excited to give you guys the first one of the new year. Very, very late. Oops. But for the first Top 5 Fridays of the new year, I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite topics, Disney songs. Disney songs are the best songs. I think we can all agree. And everyone has a favorite Disney song. And I think everyone knows, like, almost at least all the popular Disney songs. Like, everyone knows those, you know? They're classic. And they make up, like, the majority of my Apple Music library. So that's what we're going to talk about today. My favorite Disney songs. Let's get started. Coming in at number 5 is I'll Make a Man Out of You from Mulan. No matter where I am or who I'm with, when this song comes on, everybody just throws down. Everybody knows the words. Everyone gets really hype. I think we could all, as a collective group, probably go defeat the Huns, you know? Like, everyone is so hyped when the song comes on. Even people that I'm friends with that, like, are not Disney freaks know every single word to this song. Also, the song is so funny to me solely because of the lyric, "Did they send me daughters when I asked for sons?" Because, Mulan's a girl. That's so funny, Disney. But actually, that's really funny. A+, Disney. A+. This song is also really important to me because it's the song that shows Mulan's transition from a awkward teenage girl to a kick-butt warrior. You see her, like, failing at being a warrior when they're, like, doing training and she's falling, and I mean, they all are, they're all terrible. And then you see her with those medallions climbing up to the top of that pole, and she's just sitting up there all smug, like, what? This song makes me feel incredibly happy and energetic, and it is probably the best sing-along song of all time, and that's why it comes in at number 5. Number 4 is Colors of the Wind from Pocahontas. Colors of the Wind has been one of my favorite songs since I knew how to speak. And not just the Judy Kuhn version, but also the 8,000 covers of this song we've heard over the years on various Disney Mania CDs and from other pop covers of this song, because they're pretty much all amazing. You know you remember Vanessa Hudgens' cover of this song back in, like, 2007. You know you do. And it was great. Colors of the Wind is such an iconic song, and it covers the theme of Pocahontas so beautifully, the acceptance and love of all creatures. And that's so important not only to Pocahontas' storyline, but in our society today. Colors of the Wind was a massive hit for the Walt Disney Company, and it absolutely slayed at awards shows. Colors of the Wind won both an Academy Award and a Golden Globe for Best Original Song, and it also won a Grammy for Best Original Song Written for a Movie. And that is why it comes in at number 4. Number 3 is You Will Be in My Heart from Tarzan. Can we just, like, talk for a minute about how amazing every Phil Collins Disney song is? Because I really could have just made a top 5 solely comprised of Phil Collins Disney songs because I am obsessed. But for the purposes of this video, I'm choosing You Will Be in My Heart. This song has always made me very emotional, and I don't even know why, because, like, I don't even really like Tarzan that much. Like, I don't dislike it. It's 90s, it's nostalgic. I've obviously watched it several times in my life, but it's not one of my favorite Disney movies, and it's not a movie that I ever am like, you know what I need to watch? Tarzan. So it's kind of weird to me that I have such an emotional attachment to this song, but I do. I really love this song because it's not just a great Disney song, it's also an amazing love song, and it's a really dynamic love song because it could be used for, like, any person you love, a best friend, a family member, a significant other. Every time I listen to this song, I think about all the people in my life that I love and our relationships, whether it be my grandma or my mom or my boyfriend. And that makes me all warm and fuzzy inside, and I get really emotional, and that's why it comes in at number 3. Number 2 is I See the Light from Tangled. So as we've talked about, like, a billion times on this channel, I really love Rapunzel a lot. She is my favorite. I love her to death. And Rapunzel and Eugene are undoubtedly one of my favorite Disney couples of all time. And this song so perfectly sums up their love story. I can't not love it. I can't not be obsessed with it. I've always been a person who's very focused on lyrics. Like, if a song has good lyrics, I can deal with whatever's happening in the background. But if a song has bad lyrics, like, I'm probably not gonna care what's happening in the background. And that's something that's really important to me. So the thing that's weird to me about I See the Light is I care equally about the music as I do the lyrics. Like, I could just listen to the instrumental of I See the Light and be as satisfied as I am with hearing the full song. So that's really unique for me, and I appreciate the song that much more for that reason. The I See the Light sequence during Celebrate the Magic at Magic Kingdom is one of my favorite parts of the whole show, and it makes me very emotional every time. So I also can picture that in my head every time I hear the song. So I know that's part of why I have such a love for it also. It evokes a great imagery, like I can picture that scene in Tangled so well when the song is playing, and that's why it comes in at number 2, because it's perfect. And finally, for number 1, Part of Your World from The Little Mermaid. Part of Your World has been my absolute favorite Disney song for my entire life. Literally my entire life. Little Mermaid has always been one of my favorite Disney movies, and as a young child, it was very easily my favorite Disney movie. I was also really obsessed with Disney Mania CDs growing up, and Miley Cyrus's cover of this on Disney Mania 5 is awesome. So even more reasons to love the song. It's such an important Disney song. It's in like so many attractions at Disney parks. It's in Filler Magic, which was one of my absolute favorite attractions growing up, and I still love it to this day. It's in Fantasmic. It's in Voyage of the Little Mermaid. It's in Festival of Fantasy. It's referenced in Wishes. It's literally so important in Disney parks. And so it's one of those Disney songs that not only takes me back to the movie, but also takes me back to the parks, and that's really important to me. So I love it for that reason. This song is like the epitome of Disney magic for me, and that's why it comes in at number 1. And that's it for this week's Top 5. Thanks so much for tuning in and counting down my top 5 favorite Disney songs with me this week. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite Disney songs are, or if you agree or disagree with my list. And of course, as always, leave me suggestions for future Top 5 Fridays, because I love your suggestions. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up for me. And as always, for more magical Disney content, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a magical day.